Let's just get this out of the way. You're too smart for your own good. And yeah, that is exactly why you're failing.
I mean, think about it. You've got the big ideas, right? The ambition. You were problem-labeled gifted as a kid. And yet, where does that leave you? Right here, scrolling in bed, totally and utterly stuck.
And the worst part? You look around and you see people with, let's be honest, what feels like half your IQ just out-hustling you. They're building the exact life you're dreaming about.
Okay, so you want to know the real reason you quit? The actual reason you bail the second things get even a little bit difficult?
It's because of what I call your coward brain. Yeah, that's the real villain in this story, not you. See that super smart brain of yours? It's literally hardwired for comfort. It's an old survival thing, to save energy. So the second a task feels even a little bit heavy or complicated, bam, it slams on the brakes and shoves you straight toward TikTok. But here's the thing, that comfort, it's a total trap, and it's absolutely destroying your big goals. So, how in the world do you get out of it?
All right, this brings us to your first big boss battle, escaping analysis paralysis.
Here's how it goes down. You're so busy looking at this giant mountain of a task, just freaking out about how huge it is, that you never actually take that first tiny step.
So, the real question becomes, how do you trick that brilliant brain of yours into doing the dumb, boring, tedious work that success is actually built on?
Well, welcome to the Procrastination Cheat Codes. This is going to be your new toolkit.
First one up is the 2-minute cheat code. And look, I know it sounds ridiculously simple, but it is shockingly effective. All you do is tell your brain, hey, we're just going to do this for 120 seconds. That's it. And just like that, you've already beaten the hardest part of any task, just getting started. Okay, next up, we're going to exploit a little psychological glitch in your brain. It's called the Zygarnik effect. Basically, it's the reason your brain gets super annoyed and obsessed with things that are left unfinished. So once you've started something, even for just 2 minutes, you've created what's called an open loop. And trust me, that open loop will haunt you. It's like it turns into your mom, just nagging and nagging you in the back of your head until you finally go back and finish the thing. But okay, let's be real. What about those days where you just feel like total garbage? The ones where you have absolutely zero motivation to even think about opening that document.
That's exactly where your backup plan comes in. We got to talk about surviving your bad days.
This is what I call the minimum effort system. Look, forget about some epic 10-hour grind session. On these days, you just commit to 15, maybe 30 minutes. That's it. It's just enough to move the needle forward by like 1%. But that 1% is huge because it stops your momentum from dying completely. But listen, stringing together those 1% days, especially when you really don't feel like it, that takes something more than just a system. The real secret here, it's not about what you do, it's about who you decide you are. And that brings us to the final level, becoming a beast. This is the identity upgrade. You've got to kill the loser talk. I'll just start tomorrow. No, you have to replace it with beast talk. Something like, I am the kind of person who shows up no matter what. Say that enough, and your brain actually starts to believe it.
And hey, if you're still stuck after all that, try the hidden camera trick. Seriously, just pretend someone you want to impress, like your crush, is watching you work. Or even better, make a real bet. Tell a friend you'll give them $100 if you don't get it done. Trust me, the fear of losing cash, it hits different.
So let's just be crystal clear about this. You are not a lost cause. You're a genius who has made the mistake of trusting your lazy, completely unreliable feelings. Okay, enough talk. Let's do this right now. I want you to pick that one task, the one you've been dreading. We're going to start it together.
Ready? I'm going to count down from 5. Get ready. 5,
4,
3, get up,
2, 1.
move.
Please subscribe to Smart Laziness.